go ahead and find your mat. We're going to get started in a seat today. So, whatever that looks like for you. And as always, I leave the chat open in case you start to not be able to hear me. I know last week we had a lot of technological issues. All right. Just find that nice tall spine wherever you're seated, whether legs are tucked underneath you or you're cross-legged. Just start to sink into the earth. Let the eyes fall heavy or closed here, and then let the hands rest wherever feels natural. Generally, they land in the lap or somewhere outside of the thighs. Taking some time here to settle into this space. Meaning leaving all the stuff that has happened before this class just in the past. And everything that is yet to come will come, and we're focusing on this moment here. Start to settle into the body. Take a breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. No real need for control quite yet. Just start to notice your breath. Noticing the inhales, what happens in the body as you fill up with fresh oxygen. And the exhales as you let any stale energy go, as you soften here. Part of this practice will be vinyasa, which is a little bit faster paced, a little bit more breath to movement. And then the second part of class is going to be a yin style, where we really mellow down and settle into the body and into the spaces that tend to not get a lot of love. We're moving past pace. So this practice is really about listening to what's going on in the body, starting here. Noticing the areas in the body that tension is a little loud. Softening into those spaces. Take an inhale through the nose, let the crown grow tall to the sky, fill up. Open mouth, sigh. Let it go. You got a couple more breaths. Inhale through the nose. If you're ready, go ahead and feel the lips and exhale back out through the nose. Every inhale is an opportunity to make space, to fill up with fresh oxygen and energy as it moves through the body. And every exhale is the opportunity to let go. Emotions or thoughts or feelings, sensations, let them pass by. 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. 1 more, breathe in. And out. Starting with some neck rolls. Take your left ear towards your left shoulder. Let that right shoulder be heavy. And then chin towards chest, taking your time. You might notice spaces that you want to pause in. That's okay. Right ear towards the right shoulder, and then back of the head towards the back of the mat. Take your time, going 2 more rotations this direction. Again, if there's spaces that need a little extra love, hang out there, and just really listen to what your body needs. 1 more rotation this way. Meeting yourself on your mat wherever you are today. Lots of times you come to the mat, things are a little different, so just check in. And we'll start to go in the other direction. Right ear towards the right shoulder, back of the head towards the back of the room, left ear towards left, and then chin to chest. And if the shoulders want to get involved in the torso, feel free to move in a way that resonates with you. And once you've made 3 rounds on this side, go ahead and take that chin parallel to the earth, right over the top. As you take your next inhale, swoop the arms out to the side, reach up to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands to the heart, draw it in. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale. Last one, inhale, lift and open. Exhale, hands to your heart, pause here. Bow your head towards your hand, maybe close the eyes if you haven't already. 1 more breath in, let the shoulders soften but grow tall. Exhale. Roll over the knees, meet me in tabletop. Plant your palms below the shoulders and then draw the knees under the hips. So tops of the feet are in the mat here. Press heavy into the palms, lengthen your crown forward. As you inhale, starting with the base of the spine, lift your sacrum, drop your belly, look forward, cow pose. Stay for your exhale, soften, draw the shoulder blades closer together. Inhale, lift the crown of your head, press into your palms. Exhale, tail starts first, tuck under the sacrum, top up to the shoulder blades, drop your head, cat pose. Stay for your inhale, center yourself. Stay, exhale, soften. Inhale to cow, draw the hips forward, look forward. Exhale to cat, round, hip bones towards the belly, crown towards the mat. 1 more time, inhale through cow. Exhale to cat. Come into a neutral spine here and kick your right leg straight back. So right toes dial down and your right heel is directly out from your right knee. As you inhale, lift through the collarbones, lift the right heel. You don't have to go super far, but lift, find that compression of the backside. And then exhale, draw your right knee in towards your nose, round to the spine. 2 more. Inhale, lift collarbones, lift toes. Exhale, round it in, kind of like one-legged cat-cows. Last one. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Straighten your right leg back out. And then set your right knee down. Take anything out you need, roll out the wrist. And then come to the other side. Extend the left leg long. Dial your pinky toes down, and then press through your heels. So you're really lengthening. Fire up the core. So usually that means hugging the hip points up towards the wrist. Breathe out. There's a lift through the left heel, lift the collarbone. And then exhale, round it in and crunch, knead it up. 2 more, breathe in and exhale, round. Last one, inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Keep the left leg long, stay strong in the core, and then set the left knee down. Shake it out, roll it out. Flip to the tops of the hands. You can do 1 at a time if you'd like. So fingertips are gonna face back towards the knees, and you're on the top of your hands. If you wanna do both at one time, you can. Otherwise, one and then the other. And just kind of stretching through that forearm space into the wrist. Listen to the body, know where the edge is, and hang out there. Take another breath here. Come back to your palms. Start to walk your hands forward. Plant your palms into the mat. Tuck your toes under and then lift your knees. Start to press your chest back towards your sides. You're coming into down dog arms with really bent knees. And you're going to line your ears with your bicep. Then, slowly, straighten your legs to your degree. So you can start with a little bend in the knees if that feels good. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Breathe in. Settle in. Drop your heels. Breathe out. Heels move straight back. Do 2 more breaths. 1 inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, lift your heels, take your gaze forward, and then slowly walk 1 foot at a time to the top of your mat. Feet are going to stay about hip distance apart. Make sure that you can fit at least 2 fists between them. Maybe you go a little bit wider. A little bend in the knees or a lot of bend in the knees, whichever feels good. So if the low spine is what's talking really loudly, a nice big bend in the knees helps. And then feel free to take ragdoll arms here and maybe find a little movement swaying side to side. Let your head hang extra heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Weight moves into the toes a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, release your hips. Start to walk your feet a little closer together. Big toes will touch. As you inhale, find halfway lift. Hands to shins or thighs as you reach your crown forward. Stay, exhale, palm into the toes a little bit more as you reach and lengthen. And exhale, fold. 2 more like that. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale to lift, lengthen, shoulders away from ears. Exhale. Stay stop. This time as you inhale, slowly rise to stand. We're going to come into traditional mountain pose, so arms will be by the sides and palms will be forward. So pinkies towards the hips. Head will be the last thing to lift. Arrive here. So heavy in the feet, just check in. Notice if you've found the equal distribution of the weight into all 4 corners of the feet. I like to lift up the toes and wiggle them and then set them back down so you're not gripping with the toes. Shoulders are soft and away from ears. 1 more inhale here. Grow a little bit taller. Stay. Exhale. Let it go. Next breath in. Let the arms float up overhead. Reach up. Shoulders stay soft. Exhale. Capture left hand with your right wrist. I like to use middle and thumb. Inhale to reach up towards the sky, and then exhale, send your hips to the left as you pull that left arm over to the right. Soften the shoulders. Find that nice side body stretch. Inhale will be center. Switch out the hand. Left hand captures right wrist. Inhale to lengthen the spine, make space. And then exhale over to the left, move to the right. Keep the weight pretty equal between both feet. Soften your right shoulder, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale to lift the arms up overhead, release the palms. As you exhale, find a back bend. Practice out the arms or palms together, whichever feels good. But lift through the heart. It's as if I have a hand right behind your shoulder blades. You lift to look up. Inhale, knit the low ribs in, reach up to mountain. Exhale, soften the knees as you hinge from the hips all the way to the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Right back into it. Inhale to stand, moving with breath to this mountain series. Palms stay down, flip them forward. Stay and exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up, mountain pose. Exhale, capture left wrist, right hand. Inhale to find length, grow tall. Exhale to the right. Hips to the left. Inhale to center, switch out the hands. Take it over to the left side. Inhale, moving with your breath, reach up. Exhale, find your back bend. Cactus or lift, shoulder blades together. Inhale, mountain pose, look forward. Exhale, all the way down to the mat, let it go. We've got 1 more time through that series. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, rise up. Hands stay down by the side so your head is the last thing to lift. And as you exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, capture your left wrist. Inhale to lengthen. Last time, over to the right as you press your hips to the left. Even out the feet. Inhale, center, switch out the hands, take it to the other side. Breathe in, mountain pose. Last time here. As you exhale, cactus the arms, open up to the chest, maybe the hips press forward, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, lead with your heart as you bow forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to plant the hands, step both feet back to high plank. So a couple breaths here, just about 3 breaths. Fire up, feet should be hip distance apart and your shoulders are right over your wrist. Really strong core, strong arms. You've got it. 2 more breaths. Gaze it somewhere so that you're lengthening the cervical spine. So a little bit further out in front of the mat generally. 1 more breath in. Exhale to shift forward. Lower the knees if you need. We'll lower all the way down. Untuck your toes once you get there. And inhale, lift your little mini cobra. So there should be little to no weight in the hands, a lot of weight in the feet, a lot of weight in the hips. Exhale, lower down. 2 more with breath. Breathe in, back of the crown to the sky as you lift up. Exhale. Last one, inhale, cobra, shoulders down, elbows pull back. Exhale, lower. Nice job, tuck your toes. Inhale to high plank. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Check in here, couple breaths. If you need rest, take that or a sip of water. Otherwise, really just take a moment to notice if this down dog feels different than others. Is there a space that tension has moved through or transferred? Or maybe you found a little bit more space in the backs of the legs. One more breath in. Breath out. As you take your next inhale, lift your right leg high, and then step your right foot through for low lunge. Your left knee is going to land on the mat first as you untuck your left foot. Keep the hands on the mat, or if you have blocks, but then drop the hips forward and look forward. So here you're stretching through the left hip flexor, all through the front of that left hip, lengthening a space that generally is shortened by sitting. If you found that your right heel has lifted off of the mat, walk your right foot forward just a little bit more until the foot is planted. Take another breath in. Exhale, switch straighten the right leg as you send the hips straight back. So your toes may lift off the mat, and that's okay. You don't necessarily have to flex them or point them. You're really just wanting to stretch that hamstring down into the calf. Notice if your hips move to the left, generally a sign of that is that your right toes have moved over to the right. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come forward, drop the hips, look forward, moving with breath. Exhale, press it back. 2 more. Breathe in. Your hands can walk forwards and back. Exhale, half split. Last one. Inhale, come forward, bend your right knee. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Come back forward into your lunge as you plant your right foot. Plant your palm. Tuck your left toes under, lift your left knee. So you're kind of in a low lunge. Drop your left heel to the center of the mat, warrior pose feet, and then inhale, rise, warrior 2. Adjust your stance as much as you need when you get there. So maybe you walk the right foot over a little bit or the left foot back. Check in that right knee is over right ankle, and you're really committed to the lunge by pressing down through the feet. Definitely takes it up a notch, huh? Take a breath in, take your gaze over your front middle finger. Stay exhale. Flowing with breath as you inhale, press through the front foot, lift up, straighten your front leg. Exhale back, warrior 2. Inhale, lift arms, straighten front leg. Exhale, warrior 2. Last one, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay here. One more breath in. Exhale. Flip your front palm. Inhale is reverse warrior. Tilt back, but soften that right shoulder. Stay, inhale. Notice if you're dumping weight into that left hand. Maybe you reach all the way back, a little bit more work. And then exhale, reach your right arm forward. Come into extended side angle. Right elbow can come to the right side, maybe hand to the earth or hand to a block. Lift your left arm high. You're committed to the lunge, and here in extended side angle, you're working the right ribs underneath you. That right knee moves to the right. One more inhale. Exhale, bring both hands down to frame your right foot. Walk your right foot to the right, coming into a pyramid pose. Walk your left foot to the left a little bit. So your heels should be in line with the hips. You should have a little bit of space there. If you have blocks, hands on blocks is great. You can always place hands on your right side, lengthening the crown forward, or fold all the way. Drop your head, but then drop your left hip as you lift up to the right. One more breath in. Breath out. Plant your palms. Step your right foot back. You're in high plank. You have the option to flow through a chaturanga if you want to today. It's up to you. I'm not necessarily going to cue them, but your exhale would be the lower halfway. The inhale would be upward facing dog. And the exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Nice job. Take an inhale as you lift the left leg high. Step it through, low lunge. Go ahead and plant the right knee, pat it if you need, and untuck your right toe. The first thing we're going to do is drop into the hip. So again, if you've noticed the left heel come off the mat, walk your left foot a little bit more forward, and drop that right hip forward and down. Big stretch along the front thigh. Gaze is forward, shoulders are soft. One more breath here. This time as you exhale, send the hips straight back, straighten the left leg to your degree. The toes are flexed or pointed, whichever really feels best to get you into the space in the back of the left leg. Collarbones pull forward. You can always drop the head if that feels nice. It might add a little sensation, but check in that left toes aren't veering to the left. They're staying straight forward or up. One more breath in here. Big left leg stretch. Breath out. Inhale to come forward. Plant your hands. Drop your right hip. Exhale, straighten left leg. Inhale, forward to lunge. Look forward. Exhale, press it back. One more time. Come forward. Inhale. Exhale back. Walk it forward. Plant your hands so that you can tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and then drop your right heel to the center of the mat. As you inhale, rise and open up. Warrior two. Press heavy into your feet here. And adjust your stance as much as you need. Just check in that left knee is over left ankle. And the thing that I see the most, especially in my body, is the left knee likes to cave in to the right. Press your left knee away towards the left until you almost see your big toe on the inside of your knee. Now it's stacked front to back and left to right. Shoulders right over hips. Breathe in. Stay, exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Lift the arms. Exhale, warrior two. Slowest breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, warrior two, stay. Flip your front palm. Inhale is reverse warrior. You're committed to the lunge. A little chin weight in that hand. Stay for your breath in. And then exhale, extended side angle. Left arm reaches forward, forward, forward. Lengthen your spine. And then left elbow to left thigh. Or maybe left hand down to the mat. Right arm is up and overhead. So here, lengthening the right side body. What's happening with your right foot? That's a little heavier into the pinky toe side. Open through the chest. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame the left foot, meeting the pyramid pose. Take the stance shorter and a little bit wider. Your right toes will face maybe about like 1 or 2 across on your sock. Drop your right hip as you straighten the left leg to your degree. So the left knee does not have to be completely straight here. Your head is heavy. Lengthen that back left leg. One more breath here. Plant your palm. Step the right foot and then the left foot back to high plank. Flow through the chaturanga if you want it. Skip it if you do not. I'm going to hold plank for today. It's a full breath in wherever you go. The exhale is back, downward facing dog. We're going to flow through that one time, one breath movement. As you inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Drop your left knee, untuck your toes. Inhale to lift the collarbone, drop your hips. Exhale, send the hips back, straighten the right leg. Listen to your body, move with your breath. Come forward, plant your palm, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. drop the left foot, left heels in left knee. And then this time, inhale, rise, warrior. Stay, exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg, lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Two more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your front palm. Inhale is reverse warrior. This time, right knee is locked over that knee. Exhale to extended side angle. Reach forward, out, and then down. One breath in. Keep your gaze up. Exhale, hands down. Walk your right foot over. Straighten your right leg and point. Walk your hands forward. Tuck the left toes. Right foot steps back. High plank. Option for chaturanga if you want it. Second to last one already. Inhale through up dog. If you take it, soften your elbows just a little. And then downward facing dog is where you need. Other side, lift the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right knee. Untuck your right toes. And as you inhale, move forward. Drop the hips, look forward. Exhale, straighten left leg. Come back. Plant your palms, lift your right toes, right knee, tuck your right toes, drop your right heel, and then inhale, warrior two, press through your feet and rise. Stay, commit to your lunge as you exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg, lift your arm, move with your breath. Exhale, warrior two, kind of like you're dancing. Two more, breathe in and lunge. Exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse. Side body stretch here, so feet are heavy. Exhale, extended side angle. Press into the feet. Lift your right arm up and overhead. One inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Shorten your stance. Straighten your left leg, pyramid pose. Exhale. Walk your palms so you can plant them. Step your left foot back to meet your right. High plank. Straight chaturanga if you want it. Skip it if you do not. We meet back and downward facing dog. Nice job. One big breath in. Exhale. Slowly lower your knees to the mat. Go ahead and tuck your toes under. Coming into toes, squatter toes, toes. So here, check in that all 10 toes are tucked underneath you. Sometimes I gotta get my little pinky toes under there. And then the fullest expression of this pose is to sit back onto the heel, shoulders right overhead. That is a lot of sensation. So you can always walk your hands forward and alleviate some of the weight onto the hands. You can always place a block, or if you've got a blanket handy or something right under the hips, under the sit bones there, to kind of distribute the weight off of the heels and onto whatever surface you put there. So you're here for a few more breaths. If the arms need a job or the brain needs a job, you can breathe in and lift arms, and bring palms to center. Keep your breath going. And when sensation gets loud and the going gets tough, that's where you grow. This is getting into the fascia of the feet, space that we generally don't give a lot of love to, but use every day. Stay here. 5 more full body breaths. Know that you can come out of the pose if you need, but the moment that you want to is where it really begins. Breathe in. Stay. You've got it. Breathe out. Your mind is going to want to give up before your feet do. I promise. Last 3 breaths. You're doing great. Last 2. Stay. Exhale. Nice job. Last breath in. And then as you exhale, walk your hands forward, plant your palms. Take your time. Notice the sensation as you come out of it. Tap the tops of the feet into the mat. Let it go. Nice job. Go ahead and find your way to puppy pose. So you're probably already in the tabletop. So keep the hips over the knees and start to walk your hands forward. If you want your props that you grabbed for class, so pillows or blankets, go ahead and grab them. coming into puppy pose here, walk your hands forward and then melt your chest towards the mat. Forehead connects to the earth. I like forearms down, just to relax through the shoulders and let the heart melt. Keep breathing here. If you need a little support underneath the chest, you can always place a blanket there or a pillow. Big heart opener here. Breathe into that space. As you inhale, notice the belly fills the space between the thighs and the chest. And as you exhale, notice you have a little bit of room to fall deeper. Staying here, letting go. So in yin poses, we hold the poses, and we find the edges of the sensation and we sit with it. Take the stress of the pose and we put it into the fascia, into the connective tissue, that really deep space in the body that generally we brush over when we're using the big muscle movers. Take 3 more breaths here. What can you let go of? Maybe it's thoughts that have come up, or feelings, or sensations. Last breath in. Breath out. Take your time. As you inhale, press into your palms. Walk your hands back so that they're underneath the shoulders. Shake it out. Move slowly and mindfully, however you need. So then you're back in the tabletop. You're going to step your right foot forward so it's outside of your right hand, coming into a runner's lunge. So you'll probably be pretty bent in the left knee. Start to straighten through the left knee, dropping the hips forward and down until you feel sensation along that left hip, which should feel pretty good. You kind of move this direction a lot during class. So hips are forward and down and shoulders are soft. Check in that your right knee isn't jutting super far past the ankle. Maybe walk the foot forward until the knee is right over the ankle, or the ankle's even a little bit more forward. Find a sustainable but deep version of this pose. So if you need to prop yourself up by using your pillows, go ahead and take them under the elbows or under the chest. If you need a little support under the knee and thigh, you can always go there. Hips hold a lot of tension, and it's natural for the body to want to tense up when we try to find these spaces that the body tends to hide. Let your head hang heavy. Stay here and find your edge, and then soften into it. Breathe into the head. You can be here. Maybe you notice that you fall a little bit deeper the longer you stay. Yin is a simple practice in theory, but it's not an easy one. Continue to breathe here and hold. Listen to the body. Receive the information that it's telling you, and then let go. You're here for 3 more breaths.
One night to be confused, one night to speed up truth. We had a promise made, 4 hands and then away, both under influence. We had divine sin to know what to say.
Slowly return to your palms if you've traveled anywhere else. Start to gently take short time and straighten your right leg as you send your hips back. Feel and notice what's going on here. And then walk it back forward, plant your hands. We're coming into pigeon pose. So go ahead and start to walk your right foot across the mat towards your left hand. You'll drop your right knee, and when that happens, your right heel will pull in towards your hip, and that's okay. Anywhere between 90 degrees or all the way in towards the hip is great. Just make sure that your right knee is actually a little bit wider than your right hip, so it's actually coming outside, opening up. You can stay on the palms if this feels nice. Otherwise, I encourage you to sweep your pigeon as you walk your hands forward and mount your chest either onto your pillow or blanket, whatever props that you'd like to use, and then connect your forehead to something. Maybe your fist or your hand, or just the earth. What's the story that always tends to come up when you get into these big hip opens? Acknowledge the thoughts that arise and then let it go. Simply being here, focusing on every breath in and every breath out. Let the hips sink heavy towards the earth as you let go. Notice any pressure that you feel here and adjust as needed. You're here for just a little bit longer. What else can you find in this space? What else can you release in this space? Take 3 more breaths here. One more breath in. And taking your time, as always, press into the palms and lift the chest off the mat. Slowly start to send your hips back. If you want to move through a 3-legged dog, you can by lifting the right leg high and shaking it out. Otherwise, you can always come through an extended tabletop and take that right leg, wiggle the toes, and set it down. Maybe back in tabletop, and we'll switch to the other side. Step the left foot forward outside of the left hand and start to drop into the hips until you find your edge. Maybe the left foot walks a little bit more forward and out, and then you can drop down to the forearms. Put your head down. If you're staying square towards the front of the mat, not really dropping into a path of least resistance by rolling onto the right hip. There's a power in slowing down. And finding stillness and sitting with it. Take in the senses here. Really dive into what you're feeling. Connected to the earth. What is your body touching? You've got it. Stay with it. Your breath is the tool to keep in the pose, to quiet the brain, to let the body let go. Take 3 more full breaths. If you're feeling something, you're doing enough. Last breath in and out. Gently walk back onto the palm if you've went anywhere else. So just straighten that left leg, sending the hips back. Take your time. Listen to what your body tells you as you move out of the pose. The transitions are just as important as the poses themselves. And then coming forward, starting to make your way towards pigeon, walking left foot across the mat. Maybe use a little help of your hands. And then dropping the hips forward as your left heel lands somewhere between 90 and 45 degrees from the knee. Level out through the hips. So not jumping or sitting on that left hip, kind of on that right side. And then walk your hands forward. Let your chest melt down. Feel supported by your props if you need. Or one. And then let the forehead connect. You find your edge, you soften. You continue to soften until you find a new space. New route for energy to move through the body. Keep breathing. What can you release here? Holding tension in the body is an unnecessary use of energy. You're here for 3 more full body breaths. Maybe you soften your jaw, or your shoulders, even the hips. Even when there's a lot being asked here, you soften. One more breath in. And out. Take your time. Slowly come back onto the palm. Listen to your body as you move. Feel free to find that 3-legged dog if that's what you need. Get a little energy, a little blood back into the left leg, or maybe you just take it in an extended tabletop, left leg long. Things make back, that's okay. Take it out. And then meet me in a seat. And go ahead and lay all the way down onto your mat. Draw your knees into your chest once you get there. And send your legs straight up to the sky for legs at the wall. Not going to be here super long. I'm not going to hold this one as long as the others. But find a way that makes it easy. And that makes it restorative. And it doesn't feel like work. So if straightening the legs feels like a lot of work, you can always roll the ankles and wiggle the toes. Really feel right or wrong way to do this though. Allow your full spine to connect into the mat as you fall a little bit deeper. 3 more breaths here. Gently let the knees move in towards the chest. Let the knees fall over to the right side of your mat for a twist. So knees can stack if that feels nice. Or maybe you wrap the left knee around or left leg around the right and like an leg twist. Whatever allows you to keep your shoulders rounded and then take your gaze to the left. still a lot of sensation here to be doing it. Allowing yourself to surrender into this shape. Just simply be here. Feeling supported. Three more breaths on this side. Last breath in here. Breath out. Come through center. Take your time. As you flatten out the spine and draw the knees back into the chest, find your center. Let the full spine connect to the mat, hips level, and then let the knees fall over to the left. Feel free to shimmy so that the left hip comes directly underneath the right, and then let the right shoulder stay down and take your gaze to the right. Again, not a lot for you to do here, other than simply be in this shape. Allowing this twist to wring out any tension left in the spine. Letting go of any tension in the hips and the legs. 3 more breaths on this side. Slowly make your way to center, drawing the knees to the chest. Gently wrap your forearms around your shins, but keep your full spine on the mat. Hugging the knees in towards the chest, take a breath in. Stay, exhale. Draw the knees together, inhale. Forehead up to the knees, make yourself into a tiny little ball. Give yourself a squeeze, a nice hug. Thank your body for all that it has done and your mind for showing up. And then let it all go. The final resting pose, Shavasana. Support your body in any way that it may need. If you have pillows or blankets or blocks, they're great here underneath the knees, maybe underneath the spine. The eyes fall heavy or closed, and you release any breath control that you may have stolen. The breath becomes effortless as you stay here and surrender into the earth as it rises up to support you. Thoughts come and go as quickly as clouds moving by. You are safe to let go. There's nowhere for you to be. free to stay here for as long as it may serve you. And if you're ready to continue on your journey and your day, take a breath in through the nose. Without any real effort, let the air gently move out through the mouth. Slowly curling in the index fingers and the middle, and the ring fingers, and then the pinky, and then the thumb. And then wiggle the toes, maybe one by one. Let one ear fall heavy towards the earth, and then the other. And as you take your next inhale, let the arms float up overhead. Point your toes. Find yourself in this full body stretch, acknowledging the stillness, but coming back into you. And gently drawing in one knee at a time. And coming into a little ball, and then rolling to whichever side is calling you. Taking a moment to pause here in the supported fetal position, the last transition pose. Acknowledge how far you have come, how much further you will go. And as you're ready, lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Eyes can stay heavy or closed. Palms come together in front of the heart. We'll take a big breath in together. Inhale through the nose, fill all the way up. And then open mouth, sigh. It'll go. Thank you for being here, for showing up on your mat, for being part of this journey, for sharing this practice with me. Always an honor. We'll bow forward. Seal today's practice with Namaste. Thank you.